Oh, Japan. The very name conjures up such wonderful images, doesn't it? One thinks of cherry blossoms drifting like pink snow onto ancient temple roofs, bullet trains gliding silently through futuristic cityscapes, geishas moving with such grace through lantern-lit alleyways. It is a country that holds a magnificent paradox in its heart, where thousand-year-old traditions sit so comfortably alongside cutting-edge technology. My own journeys through this incredible archipelago have been some of the most profound and delightful experiences of my life, and I am simply thrilled to share a few secrets with you. The scent of incense curling from a bronze burner at a grand shrine, the taste of impossibly fresh sushi that melts on your tongue, the sight of a perfectly manicured Zen garden that calms the busiest of minds. You feel the warmth of a welcoming bow. Our first stop must be Tokyo, the magnificent beating heart of Japan. One moment you can be standing at the Shibuya crossing, and the next you can find quiet solace. Walk through a towering wooden torii gate, and suddenly the city noise fades away, replaced by the crunch of gravel underfoot. And oh, the food! Don't be afraid to dive into the tiny family-run ramen shops tucked away in narrow alleys. Here, you can have a breakfast of the freshest sushi you will ever taste, prepared by masters who have dedicated their lives to the craft. A little tip for navigating this vast city: get yourself a Suica or Pasmo card. Zipping across the city on trains that are famously punctual to the second. It gives you the freedom to explore spontaneously, to hop off at a station that looks interesting and discover a hidden temple, a charming bookshop, or a delightful little cafe. Tokyo is a city best explored with a sense of wonder and a good pair of walking shoes. From the vibrant pulse of Tokyo, we travel to Kyoto. Kyoto moves to a different, more graceful rhythm. This was the imperial capital of Japan for over 1,000 years. You can feel the weight of that history in the very air. One unforgettable secret: Fushimi Inari Shrine. Thousands of vibrant red torii gates. Walking through the pathways feels otherworldly. Close-ups of names and inscriptions on the gates. As you climb, crowds thin. Quiet spots with views over the city. Arashiyama Bamboo Grove. Walking through towering bamboo. Gion, the famous geisha district. Paper lanterns glowing at dusk. A glimpse of geiko or maiko in kimono. There is perhaps no image more synonymous with Japan than the magnificent solitary cone of Mount Fuji. This perfectly symmetrical volcano is more than just a mountain. It is a sacred symbol. Seeing it for the first time is a moment that takes your breath away. The Fuji Five Lakes region at the northern base of the mountain offers some of the most spectacular views. Lake Kawaguchiko is the most accessible and offers postcard-perfect vistas. Many people dream of climbing Mount Fuji. It is a challenging but rewarding pilgrimage, so you can reach the summit in time to witness the Goriko, the spiritual sunrise. A wonderful secret for those visiting the area is to stay in a traditional ryokan or Japanese inn. Many ryokans in the Fuji Five Lakes region have their own onsen with outdoor pools that offer direct views of the mountain. There is nothing quite like soaking in the warm, mineral-rich water after a day of exploring, watching the last light of day paint the slopes of Mount Fuji in shades of pink and purple. Then Osaka is most certainly its vibrant, rumbling stomach. This city is bold, boisterous, unapologetically fun. The unofficial city motto is Kidaore. The epicenter of Osaka's energy is the Dotonbori district, giant mechanical crabs. The most famous landmark is the Glico Running Man sign. You absolutely must try takoyaki okonomiyaki. A savory pancake with cabbage. Osaka Castle is a magnificent reconstruction, surrounded by a formidable moat and stone walls, especially during cherry blossom season when hundreds of trees burst into bloom. Osakans are famously welcoming and love to share their city with visitors. Traveling to Hiroshima is a profoundly different experience from visiting other Japanese cities. It is a journey that requires a quiet heart and a moment of deep reflection, and transformed its tragic past into a powerful, unwavering message of peace. The most poignant, the A-Bomb Dome, the skeletal ruin of the former Prefectural Industrial Promotion Hall, the Children's Peace Monument, thousands of colorful paper cranes, close-ups, the A-Bomb Dome framed in one powerful line of sight, the Peace Memorial Museum, essential to the visit. It is not an easy experience, but it is vital. Personal belongings on display. You will leave changed. with a deeper understanding of peace, a short ferry ride away, Miyajima Island, the floating torii gate of Itsukushima Shrine at high tide, friendly free-roaming deer, an afternoon here, a healing balm after the Peace Park. Now let us travel to the far north to the vast and wild island of Hokkaido, wide open spaces. In winter, Hokkaido transforms into a snowy wonderland attracting skiers. The powder snow here is legendary, light, dry, unbelievably deep. The Sapporo Snow Festival in February. When the snow melts, Hokkaido reveals its lush green heart. Daisetsuzan National Park, known as the Roof of Hokkaido. In the central region, the towns of Biei and Furano are famous for their rolling hills covered in colorful patchworks of flowers. The lavender fields of Furano in July are a particularly breathtaking sight. The cold, clean waters provide some of the best seafood in Japan. Our journey moves to the opposite end of the archipelago. The sun-drenched subtropical islands of Okinawa, turquoise waters. Here you can explore the beautifully reconstructed Shuri Castle. The waters here are crystal clear and teeming with colorful coral reefs. One of the most fascinating secrets of Okinawa is its reputation as a blue zone, a region where people live exceptionally long and healthy lives. Purple sweet potato bitter melon, Goya and Goya shampuru, a stir-fry that is the quintessential local dish. And listening to the gentle sounds of the sanshin, a three-stringed Okinawan instrument, is the perfect way to experience the magic of this southern paradise. And so, our whirlwind tour across the magnificent islands of Japan comes to a close. We have journeyed from the neon-lit canyons of Tokyo, tranquil temples of Kyoto, Mount Fuji's perfect form. We have merely scratched the surface, peeking through the shoji screen at the wonders that lie within this endlessly fascinating country. The greatest secret of Japan is not a place on a map, but a feeling it instills in you, a deep sense of respect, an appreciation for beauty in the smallest of details. A shopkeeper carefully wraps your purchase. A chef presents a single piece of sushi. A garden raked into patterns of waves. This, I believe, is the most precious souvenir one can bring home. My advice to you is simple. Be curious. Wander down that narrow alleyway. Take the local train to a town you've never heard of. Learn a few simple phrases. Arigato gozaimasu. Thank you very much. Do not be afraid of getting lost. Sometimes, the most wonderful discoveries are made when you stray from the planned route. Let your heart be your guide. So go and write your own Japanese story. Culinary adventure, spiritual awakening, thrilling outdoor exploration. Japan is waiting for you with open arms and a world of wonders to share. It is a journey that will not only show you a different country, but may also show you a different part of yourself. Now, it's your turn to explore.